guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel at Peace and Makeover. Today I'm joined by
the Perseverance guys.
We'll be checking out top 5 reasons people convert to Islam, episode 25. This was highly recommended, so we can't wait to give this a try. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
In this episode of For All Humans, we look at why people choose to embrace the religion of Islam. The Economist says Britain sees about 5,200 conversions a year, and in America, nearly a quarter of Muslims are converts. Have you ever wondered why? Let me share with you the 5 top reasons why new Muslims embrace Islam. The first reason cited by many converts is their exposure to some aspect of Islamic culture, from architecture to calligraphy to prayer. The solace and tranquility brought by the Adhan, the Islamic call to prayer recited from the mosque to announce each of the 5 daily ritual prayers, has attracted many non-Muslims to Islam. In 2018, the Independent newspaper told the story of a Scottish man who had not actually properly met a Muslim person and who had happened to hear the call to prayer when he was on holiday in Turkey. He said, "It woke something up inside me and it inspired me to begin a spiritual quest." After buying the Quran from a local shop and reading it, he said, "The Quran really shook me. It's quite a scary book to read because it tells you so much about yourself." The Hollywood actor Liam Neeson, after shooting a film in Turkey, describes the call to prayer as the most magnificent wake-up call that gets into your soul. The second reason people convert to Islam, a desire to establish a spiritual connection and as part of a search for meaning and inner peace. For converts, Islam fills a void in their societies. In fact, the Pew Research Centre found that the top reason for converting was finding more meaning in Islam. An article about the issue in the Huffington Post says converts to Islam are spiritual seekers who are looking for meaning in their lives and better ways to connect with God. Imam Jamal Rahman, in his book Spiritual Gems of Islam, says over the centuries, Islamic sages have gleaned timeless spiritual insights and practices from sacred texts, meditation and knowledge of the heart. New Muslims are motivated to embark on a journey to tap the fountain of Islamic spirituality. Number 3, the rituals of Islam are also another reason people are attracted to the faith. Converts realise that Islamic practices like fasting are a way of achieving self-control rather than a restriction of personal freedom. Yentel, a Belgian Muslim who converted to Islam in 2018, says, "During Ramadan I feel much closer to God. I feel like I can start anew and that all my sins have been forgiven." Christiane Bakker, the former MTV and NBC presenter who converted to Islam, describes Ramadan as a test of willpower, which is not only a period of renunciation and self-discipline, but also as a process of physical and spiritual cleansing. She says the Islamic fasting month gives her a sense of closer proximity to God. Furthermore, she says, once the 30 days are completed, a certain euphoria sets in. "I feel cleansed, fulfilled and closer to God. It is a wonderful feeling. I wish this high would last forever." At university, Sarah Ager, who was known for her Christian faith and recently converted to Islam, explains, perhaps unsurprisingly, it is during Ramadan, when most Muslims refrain from food and drink during daylight hours, that she appreciates the practical aspects of her faith, her dress, prayer, routine and the discipline of fasting. She also continues to reflect on Islamic prayer, saying, "The fact that I pray 5 times a day now means I have to stop what I'm doing. Even if I'm grumpy, we pray in a very physical way. You can't just pray in your head. You have to engage physically, having to bow and lean." Number 4 in the For All Humans reasons why people convert to Islam, many attribute their conversion to their search for logical and intellectual answers to theological and life questions. For example, Natalia Darwich, a religious person who is active in her church community in central Switzerland, says she found logical answers to her questions when she came across the Quran. Teresa Corbin, an American writer, describes in her online article for CNN, I'm a Feminist and Converted to Islam, her experiences. She says, my journey to Islam began when I was about 15 years old, and I had questions about my faith. The answers from teachers and clergymen didn't satisfy me. As I studied the Islamic faith, I was surprised. Many of the tenets resonated with me. I was pleased to find that Islam teaches its adherents to honour all prophets, from Moses to Jesus to Muhammad, all of whom taught mankind to worship one God and to conduct ourselves with higher purpose. Corbin further emphasises that she was drawn to Islam's appeal to intellect and astounded that science and rationality were embraced by Muslim thinkers, like Al-Khwarizmi, who invented algebra, Ibn Fairness, who developed the mechanics of flight before Da Vinci, and Al-Zawrawi, who is the father of modern surgery. So we've discussed the attraction to an intriguing aspect of the Islamic culture as a cause for conversion to Islam, the search for meaning and a more spiritual path, the fascination with Islamic rituals, and finding logical relevance. The fifth and final reason in our discussion here at For All Humans is the search for community. Many converts speak of the feeling of community that they experience in their journey to Islam. Muslims across cultures are known to be very generous in welcoming people into their society. A representative in the Islamic Centre in the UAE, who oversees many residents becoming Muslims, says, I think it's because they see the sense of community and they see Muslims fasting and praying, referring to Muslims gathering together to break their fast and to pray during the month of Ramadan. An article in The Economist describes how people can become fed up with lewdness, obscenity and indecency in their societies. They seek a sense of common purpose where Muslims from a variety of backgrounds can come together to form a diverse community which strongly emphasises the notions of decency, morality and modesty. We hope you enjoyed this episode, so let us know what...
That's nice, that's true. Especially their last part, searching for a community. I want to admire Muslims for that. Especially when they're breaking the fast.
Yeah, I know.
They're eating like a family, like, oh, it's been a while, I missed you. Come join me. That kind of like feeling. And what she's saying there, exactly like the 5 points she listed out, they are all true and I truly accept them. Especially the last part, the search for faith and a right direction to go, that one is true. A lot of people want to know, like, am I following the right pattern? Am I sure where I'm going to is the right way? Or do I truly believe in what I believe in? Especially those who are not believers.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what am I doing? What's the purpose of my life? When you start raising what's the purpose of your life, you want to know, you want to save something, you want to be like acknowledgement to something. There's someone who is doing everything for you. You're not just doing it by your willpower. So by you searching, you end up finding religions, you end up finding different things aside Christians or Muslim. There are also Buddhists and some other religions too. You'll be like, what about this? You want to hear about it, you want to hear about it, you want to hear about it. And I also think people who are around you also influence your decision sometimes. If you are around Christians, I think they are going to influence you to join that religion. And if you are around Muslims, they are definitely going to influence you to join that religion, especially when you are a non-believer. So you feel like, oh, I love the way they live their life. I love how they wash their hands and their feet before they pray. I would like to do such a thing. How they bow down and pray, how they eat together, how they are united, how they don't discriminate. Such things very admirable. So when you see a religion practicing such, you're a non-Muslim or you're also a non-Christian, you're not a believer. So once you see an act, you'll be like, let me join, let me be along. Such behavior also encourages you to join the religion too. Every fact she brought out, the 5 lists she listed out, they are all true and I truly accept them, and that's true. The reason why most people, aside Islam itself, other religions too, these are the true facts. These are the reasons why people join other religion. So what do you think?
I really love the way she explained it though. Like she also got some quotes from other people that have said it before, like other people's experience. She brought it in the topic to explain better to us. I kind of agree with her. Most reasons that she listed here, like literally all the reasons, people really join Muslim because of it. People join Islam because of the reasons they got there. And I feel they get welcomed when they come into it. The community, just like she said, the last one, the community, they kind of welcome me because I live in a Muslim community. Literally all my neighbors are Muslim, so I kind of understand what she meant by that part. They are very welcoming and so nice also. And the fasting period, yeah, that's true. I feel when I fast, I feel more closer to God than ever before. I feel pure. I just get this inner peace within me, and I just feel warmth within me. So I can actually relate to the fasting part also. But this was beautiful. She really gave valid reasons, and I love the part we got to see this. So please do let us know what you think about our reaction. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share our videos. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.